Okay, let's make sure everything is set up. Any moment now, we will start streaming. I think we're probably good. Let me just quickly get the tweets and social posts done. Hey, Artisan! I'm just getting everything ready to roll. Because apparently Hades 2's out today, as if I didn't have enough things I needed to be doing on this day. Let me just write my alt text quickly. Include long, short, is on the right. Rounded by magic sigils. Let me know if the game audio is about the right volume or if I need to turn it up or down. If I maybe need to turn it down a smidge, let me know. Left needs Hades 2 early access. That'll do social posts. Audio's fine, lovely. Right, let me just finish up, and then any moment we can get going. Make sure I've saved my other work project that I needed to save. There we go. Finish that tomorrow. So, hey, Artisan. Hey, Tara. Tara says, the last 10 minutes of the last episode of Dice Hunt kept me screaming. I get what you mean. I'm so excited to see what happens going forward. I made some choices and some consequences happened, and I sure need to understand what that means for the religion that I have in Dice Hunt, so that's fun. Oh, Incompetent Hero says, happy Monday, just managed to snag a copy of Gender Euphoria from my local bookshop, just finished Oliver's story. Oh, heck. I am glad, I hope you're enjoying it, I hope you're getting on well with it, I'm real proud of that book. Warmanny says, hello, just dropping in to ask if anyone can explain the wallet-shaped hole in my computer that just happened. Captain Orc says, I wonder how long early access will last, love Hades 1 on Switch. At least through the end of 2024. There is a roadmap here on the front screen. We expect to be in early access at least through the end of 2024. It's too early to say when our 1.0 will launch. Will be until we have a good feel for the early access development. So don't expect this on Switch until like early 2025 at least. But I'm gonna be honest. This and Vampire Survivors are like 99% of the reason that I wanted a Steam Deck. I was like, occasionally there'll be an early access game that I would ideally play on Switch, but it's going to be on PC a lot earlier and I don't want to play it on PC. Give me a handheld that'll let me play early access games. Hey, Thimba. But yes, let's jump in. Let's do the opening couple of hours of this. So, I played about 5 hours, I think, of the technical test. This will be starting over right from the beginning. We'll stop and take time with the narrative and stuff. But I've not seen beyond the first area, so yeah, I did like 3 runs on my own save file before dinner, just because I was excited.
Tales are told of Hades, whose reign as grim lord of the dead came to a sudden end when all at once his past caught up with him. But gods do not go quietly, and history repeats. So this tale was only a matter of time.
Ooh, Thimba, pop those Yakuza news in the chat. Once we start a run and we're doing combat, throw those in there. I will definitely give them a look. Oh, actually, yeah, we don't start in the hub on the first run. We start straight in the run itself. So yeah, feel free to throw those stories in. Incompetent Hero says, it's good so far, but hard to judge based off forward and first story, but looking through the chapter list, it seems varied and interesting. Yeah, it's there's a lot of stories in there, but I hope you enjoy what you see. Right, I need these plants. So we now have access to magical casts that are essentially unlimited. We can just spam magic attacks as much as we want, which is different. We have charged magic casts that use up a magic meter that recharges every room. We can summon a fucking magic sigil circle on the floor, which is cool. It's very familiar to Hades, but I'm very much enjoying so far what I've seen of the unique little changes to this.
It's him. Just a spell. It's just another spell. 10 words. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Greetings from Olympus and well met there,
Oh,
Sunshine.
Apollo,
Look,
hey.
you can't get to the Titan, but if you truly mean to stop him, then the least I can do is light your way down.
God of Light. Okay, attacks deal more damage in a larger area. Sprint inflicts daze. I've really not tried this. Let's try this.
They need my aid.
So yeah, so now sprinting as opposed to always just dodging has a benefit, because there's a lot of effects that will be like, while you're doing sprint, you cause an effect in your wake. And those have honestly been pretty fun so far to play around with. Also, I've just realized I don't have my my window for sorry, yes, I've been missing people's Twitch notifications because I didn't have the Twitch alert specific window open. That Daria Morgan, thank you very much for the 22 months of sub. Just checking I've not missed anyone else. Sorry for the delay there. I usually have a little pop-out window specifically for these alerts that I forgot before the stream started to pop in its usual slot. Because the lovely combined chat that Restream gives me will let me see messages from both Twitch and YouTube in one place, but it won't show me Twitch alert messages. There we go. Yeah, Hades 1 had a sprint, there was just never a reason to use it.
All back to dust.
It was functionally kind of pointless. Because the benefit of dodging was that you got your invincibility frames. They needed to give sprinting something of its own that made it worth doing.
Rest for now in peace.
Alright, which ones? Let's go this way. I'm still trying to internalize what these new upgrade materials are useful for. And which ones I want for what things early in a save file. But I'll get there. These won't get stunned until the shield's broken, so now I can melee them. These are all pretty weak, so I can just, as long as I get them past the laser, I'm fine.
For me.
Right. Oh, let's go look at Poseidon's new arc, because Poseidon is... Oh, they really took Poseidon and made him way hotter. Way hotter than he needs to be. No one needed Poseidon to look the way he looks in this new game. I'm glad that PlayStation have turned around on requiring PSN accounts for Helldivers on Steam. They really were at risk of, like, permanently tanking their, the best goodwill they've had in a while.
My father's brothers, aren't you? Then help him. In the name of Hades.
Okay, so yeah, in the Yakuza news pieces, the voice actor for Kiryu got stopped by police to question his criminal records, and an actual Yakuza was arrested for stealing Pokemon cards. Lovely. Look at what they did to Poseidon. Look at him.
And your mother, and your brother. Oh. Well, how about we turn the tide and exact terrible revenge for poor old Hades and his kin?
Look at this man. I was not particularly into him in Hades 1. But I look at him now and I'm like, yeah, I could. Okay, after you strike, Spirit Bomber may appear. Whenever you claim a minor find or similar resource, a copy may appear. Specials hit foes with a splash. Let's take
May
a
all our
splash
enemies
back.
drown.
63 is not really enough coins to justify this. Right, isn't that a glow up? Let's get another Poseidon boon. I've not gone that hard in on Poseidon boons yet. So, sprint. Okay, sprint around, sprint around. Oh, my... Okay, yeah, my cast does do that upon hitting. Okay, that's neat. Oh, I can't run over the wooden slats, I see. I have to look out for the vine before I do my cast.
Couldn't do it.
Okay. This is not a good build for this mini boss, but I'm giving it a go. I'm trying something new. Okay, yeah. I did not respect that vine nearly enough. Yeah, no, that first run was doomed from the start. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, I'm glad that PlayStation turned around as quick as they did, because yeah, they went from like our 5th most purchased game we've ever made to we are the internet's villain. Like, that is a wild swing to make. Anyway, let's meet some of the new characters in our little hub area.
Who dares disturb my eternal rest? You trifle with powers far beyond your comprehension, witch. Speak!
That was pretty decent, right, Mel? Maybe pushing it. Okay, if I call you what?
This is our new little ghost friend, Dora. She's great.
Which
She's
works
a little
in
shit. I love
context.
her.
And a solid haunting all in all, Dora. But I'd better run. Something I have to do.
Then be gone.
Okay. We are playing as the younger
That's all
sister of
that finished
Zagreus from the
painting.
first one.
Don't look away. Don't forget all that the Titan took from you.
Zagreus and Persephone and Hades all appear to have been, in some way, captured by, Kronos, the Titan of Time, apparently.
Come here.
This is our new equivalent of Hades, the person who sort of mocks us every time we come back, having failed to escape.
Forced our hand, Millenoi. Neria's soul expected you to slay our enemy last night on a new moon, no less. But you accomplished something of great import.
I lack such forgiveness for my failure, Headmistress Hecate. The Titan yet lives, and Olympus yet burns, while I'm back where I started. What is...
You're here to speak of it. Recovered in body, if not in
Hecate
spirit.
is...
Not
yes,
failed,
please.
Merely begun.
How thirsty are we for hot deities? We are so thirsty for
Grow
hot
stronger
deities.
and complete your task.
Look at those fucking
Death to
abs.
Kronos.
That is the most abs any wizard has ever had. No one who casts magic and wears a big, pointy, wide-brimmed hat has ever had abs like that.
Death to Kronos.
Tough times.
But this is also a character in this hub who I love.
Already hit a wall. Not just
Nemesis.
all the way back here. It's insane that she's sending you out on foot, all on your own.
Your skepticism's duly noted.
Oh, she hates me, and that just makes me want her all the more.
Tell me you killed the bastard. Drove your staff into his wretched skull, slid a dagger in his gut. Not that he'd die from that. Works on mortals, though.
I've nothing to report, Odysseus. Not yet.
Well, you'll get him next time, I reckon.
Oh, hey! It's Hypnos from the first one, having a big nap. Saint Nobody says, I seem to have discovered a problem here. I have chat up on my phone in landscape mode and it covers up the hot people. Oh no!
We'll find a way to wake you, O sleep. I promise.
I feel like there's a difference between wizard who has abs and wrestler with abs who is a wizard. You've gone from like wrestler with abs, you've specced into wizard. Wizard is the default you rarely see.
My old
Hypnos appears to be stuck asleep from what I can tell. Hypnos appears to be in an endless sleep.
had mistress lent me the arcana.
So this is the Arcana. This is sort of like the mirror was in the first one. You unlock permanent changes to your character. Slow down time when I'm doing my specials. That's really helpful. Restore a little bit of HP every time I leave a room. Can I afford any of the others right now? 20% damage when I use my casts. Yes, please.
That'll do.
Okay. Right. And this is our new equivalent of Skelly. Skellimus.
Young one, and you have many battles yet to come. The only question is, are you prepared to win? I'm not so sure here, so let's see you give me 20.
Commander Skellimius, sir.
Okay, so, two of these weapons were in the demo.
Disposal.
The two in the demo were the Witch's Staff, which I currently have, and the Sister Blades. The Umbral Flames of the Moonstone Axe are completely new. They were not in the technical test the other week. I'm going to need to do at least one more run before I can start unlocking the other side of this wheel of things.
Find the Titan, slay the Titan.
Okay.
The Sigil of Frost. Headmistress told me so much about you.
Oh.
Now at last we meet.
Speaking of gods that have had a glow up,
Accept this message.
Demeter has had...
Just like your mother.
She's aged like a fine wine.
I shall freeze hell in its entirety if that is what it takes to get her back.
She's so good.
You'll help me, won't you, granddaughter?
Grandmother.
Specials do ice, casts, steel freeze. Let's do Arctic Ring.
All of you gather round.
Honestly, I'm really okay with having like a very Demeter heavy build early on. I like a lot of her starting resources. I don't have a pickaxe, so I can't collect the, Yeah! Yeah, right. Tagavian says she reminds me of the biking grannies from Fury Road. Exactly. Good energy. Oh, you know what we've not done yet? Let's... Oh, it's this that's causing ice. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's really fucking cool. I can do a big circle and ice slams down in it. Okay, ooh, new gods, new gods.
Whalers.
I'm gonna use this fucking magic circle so much. Everyone freezes who touches my domain. I love that the magic meter refills every time you go to a new room.
Flame sigil. I thought the fire goddess never got involved. In the name of Hades, I accept this message.
Yeah, Princess Lily-chan, this and Vampire Survivors are like 99% of the reason that I'm like, that I got a Steam Deck. I was like, Vampire Survivors, I want to be able to play not at my PC, and at some point Hades 2 is going to be in early access, and I want to be able to play that not at my PC while I wait for the Switch port.
Well, look at you, hot stuff. Come to help the elderly. Oh, what a good girl you are. And here I was just about to burn this old blasted
Oh, she's got Villataigo!
Now, here's a little warm.
Her character art wasn't in the technical test. She was just like a generic, like, placeholder shroud. Oh, I really like her design. She looks like she'd give a great hug. I love the bowl of burning coals on her head. You see so few characters in any kind of media with Villataigo, and that's really neat to see. Yeah. What's the default weapon? Is it like a spear in the first Hades? Kind of, but it's a spear that feels a lot less like you have to use it spearly than Hades 1 was. Yeah, this is on deck. I'm using a PS5 controller, but this is running on Steam Deck. It's running at a locked 60 FPS. I've had zero problems. I had no problems in the technical test on Steam Deck. It's verified. Oh yeah, she's holding a fire poker. Okay. flame attack inflicts scorch. I did enjoy that previously. So yeah, so your default weapon is a spear, but it's a very fast-paced spear. But you've also got, okay, I don't have enough magic to do it now, but you can fire flames forward and back in front of yourself. You have, like, very easy access to magic casts and this sort of magic summoning circle as part of your default weapon build. Oh, fire and dice build. Freeze them and then hit them with fire. Oh, this feels good.
Ash of the Dead.
Okay, do I want more ice or do I want a larger magic meter? Magic meter would be nice, but okay, yeah, so there's not the cast crystals anymore. So you can throw out regular casts that have whatever special effect you've applied to them as much as you like. They're no longer limited, you no longer have to pick them back up off the floor. But you have, like, a light cast and a heavy cast if you hold down the light attack or heavy attack button. And those are limited, kind of, by the fact that you have a magic meter. Although you can do, like, you can get god boons that will, like, cause it to refill under certain circumstances mid-fight. So, like, for example, this big cast here cost me 10 of my magic points. But these are completely free. I can just do them as much as I like. But that will cost me 10, this will cost me 20. If I had 15, I could do a thing there. Yeah, Hestia's one of the goddesses, yeah! And Hestia is great. I'm real into the design. Okay, let me finish you off. So yeah, there's a lot more, like, ability to go into ranged builds even with melee weapons now, which I really appreciate. Oh, okay, yeah. What took way too much melee damage there. This is on me, like, pausing and, like, starting and stopping too much. I'm getting out of the rhythm, but that's on me. Yes, I beat the boss of the first area 5 times in the technical test, so I'm ready. We'll do good.
A scourge upon your bloodline for resummoning me, witch!
Hey, everything okay there, Mel? Oh, yes, Dora. It's just, I should have gone farther that time. I'll give more notes on your haunting later, all right?
Oh, sure.
Hephaestus is in this, I believe.
Last night I dreamt.
Okay, so yeah, so this is one of your places where you can do upgrades, and the only one we can currently afford is we can now have a pickaxe to go mining for minerals during the run.
So mote it be.
Does this go to the full end of the a run then? Sorry, I don't know that for certain. I do know this goes beyond the first area. The technical test stopped at the boss of the first area. I played like 3 runs of this before the stream on another save file, and I did beat the boss of the first area for the first time, and you can go to the second area. So I know the second area is now implemented in-game. I know that.
Finally purified, praise the fates.
I don't know if this goes all the way to the last area. We'll find out.
To them. I have my doubts that they would listen even now.
If there's any chance the 3 fates shall aid us, I'll take it. Thank you for preparing things for me. Though I'm well short of freshly picked reagents still.
Got some work emails. I'm just checking if any of them are vitally important right now. No, they can wait.
I'd offer such reagents if I could, but as you venture past this glade, look carefully along your path and you shall find them. Fate's willing.
Yes, headmistress.
Okay, so we can't afford the shop yet. Hey, Walkley. I want to play this game, but do we know what we're sacrificing with playing it in early access? They have said that they intend for your save file to carry over from early access into 1.0. They cannot promise that, they cannot guarantee it, who knows what will happen in the future, but their intention is for you to be able to carry your save data forward. Other than that, there might not be all of the weapons in that will be in when it hits 1.0 yet, and they're working on another area for the game, so, like, you know, there might be stuff where, like, you hit a wall and you can't see further, but it doesn't seem like there's going to be any active negatives to playing it in early access, and I'm willing to roll the dice on that. The BT, no worries, totally understand. Have a good evening. Lovely to see you pop by. Okay.
We're getting nowhere. I should be out there fighting, not standing watch over a place nobody comes to uninvited. Damn it.
I think the
yeah, I'll have a look at the early access disclosure thing in a second, and we can look at exactly what they said.
Our good witch there knows you've a mountain of a journey ahead of you, goddess. You hear about our mountains on the surface? Big tall rocks?
Reach W, I don't blame you at all for only being here while the download completes.
You look up from the base to the peak, you'll swear they can't be climbed. But if you only concern yourself with making that next step, you'll make it to the top.
To the top.
Okay, so I will quit and go to the main menu just so we can look at what they've said about early access to more adequately answer that question. So, okay, this early access launch marks a pivotal moment in our development. Our first major update is later this year, while we will be monitoring feedback. Our first major update will take some months following initial launch. We expect to leave early access not until the end of this year at least. We do high priority tasks. All new region to explore, filled with more characters, foes, and other surprises later this year. A system will let you unlock various cosmetic embellishments. A new main weapon, along with weapon aspects. Okay, so weapon aspects aren't in yet. We'll keep expanding the story, adding more music and artwork, building on polishing what's in place. You may experience unfinished art for characters, things like that. We're going to be doing everything possible to ensure your save data works all the way into 1.0. Yeah. That's what they've said. Doesn't sound like there's any, like, real negative to picking it up. But there you go. Hopefully that helps. Plus 20 health and plus 20 magic. I'll take that. I can't afford any of those yet. Yeah, that was a real bad run, which is a shame because I really liked the combo of gear I got.
The world comes with certain perks, young one. Take for instance how when you dash, nothing can touch you.
We are the unseen, at one with the darkness and the dead. I can evade anything, yes, but only for a moment.
I'd do it all the time if I was you. See the little trail when you dash? Once it snaps back.
Do you have invincibility while sprinting, not just while dashing now? Huh. Okay, so this is the other tab I was talking about, is we now have access to the Crescent Pick, which is a pickaxe. You can take one piece of, like, non-weapon equipment gear with you on a run.
Do make good use of that.
Thimba says, I've seen your tweet about the arachnophobia stuff. In your understanding, do you think it's really aggressive to the point people who fear spiders won't play it, or can they still play if they're a little uneasy? I'm not arachnophobic. I don't know how to make that value judgment for you. I know people's limit with arachnophobia is all over the place, and as such, I wouldn't want to say... I can tell you what elements are present. It is not a realistic depiction of a spider. It is a spider's body with a spider's number of legs, but a sort of cute anthropomorphized face and, like, clothing outfit. In the character portrait, when you have not spoken to her, she's a small spider on a big spider's web in a room full of cocoons made of spider's webs. You will know whether that's going to be a problem for you or not. It is an avoidable room. If you, in the first area, avoid the door that has the two yellow hands shaking, you will avoid that NPC. I have raised that I think this game should probably have an arachnophobia mode. It is probably going to be important to some people. We will see if that gets acted upon. I hope that helps. Skelly had a glow up. Yeah, definitely a different person. Definitely not Skelly again. I have the original Hades on PS5. Should I wait or just dive in your opinion? I played 5 hours of the technical test, which wouldn't let me go past the end of the first area, and I've done 2 runs on stream in early access. If you really liked Hades and got basically everything you're going to get out of the first Hades and are itching for more Hades, this is more Hades. Fairly familiar, but like tweaked enough that it feels fresh. Here's a bunch more Hades. If you still feel like you still have a lot more to wring out of the first Hades, I wouldn't rush to jump on early access for Hades 2.
Into Erebus. The heart sigil.
I believe this is I believe Melinoe is Zagreus' little sister in this canon.
There's some raw silver I can use.
That is the implication I have seen. So yeah, now I can go mining for silver, because I have a pickaxe with me.
In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Why, hello, gorgeous. You look like you can break some hearts even without my aid.
Look at
Your
this.
brother would be so proud, knowing you're fighting for your kin.
Yeah, brother. Okay, yeah, Zagreus is the brother, yes. Okay, attacks deal more damage to nearby foes. Let's try Flutter Strike.
I have much to learn from her, I think.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, okay, yeah, I can slow down time now while I'm doing my cast. That's what I was wondering. Took more of a hit than I should have done, but I at least worked it out. The mining, there's no, like, timing element to it. You just hit the thing 3 times. So, when I say that the spider's room has, cobweb cocoons in it, these are some examples of those. You cannot entirely avoid the fact that they are there, but they are not... I would argue... You don't look at them and instantly think cobweb cocoon unless you see them in the context of Spider Room. Spider Room is where that context really sort of stabs in. Saint Nobody says, are you going to show us the cute spider or are you going to avoid it for the arachnophobia mode? What I will do is warn people when I'm going to go into that room. We will, like, people can look away if they want. They might hear the character talking, and I will say when we've left the room, and therefore, like, people who've got arachnophobia, I will give you ample heads up to avoid seeing that content. Am I the only person who mentioned arachnophobia in the technical test? And again, I'm not arachnophobic, but I know enough people who are, for whom it's, like, a debilitating issue with certain games. Some of whom I know are excited for Hades 2. It's one of those... It doesn't have to affect me for me to be aware that's going to be a problem for some folks. So I hope it gets taken seriously, because I've spoken to people who I've shown clips of and they're like, yeah, no, that is a problem for me. I'm like, yep, suspected it would be. But now that it's actually in early access and a lot more people have access to it, I suspect it will probably come up more.
Silence.
I mean, yeah, like, I keep an eye out for common phobia stuff. Like, arachnophobia is such a common one, it really makes sense to look out for. Thalassophobia has been one I've been keeping more of an eye out for recently, because interesting bit of information that I didn't know before going to GA Conf recently is that, thalassophobia, the fear of, like, deep, dark, can't see the bottom of it water, is the 4th most common phobia in the world. Did not know it was that common of a phobia, and it's a thing that I keep an eye open for. Ellen from Outside Extra is extremely arachnophobic. One of the people I was thinking of. Me and Ellen, we're good friends. Ellen's absolutely lovely. First year I ever went to E3, Hannah Lamardia invited me and Ellen, who had not met each other before, for chicken and waffles for breakfast before one of the mornings of E3, and that was the first time I met Ellen, and Ellen's lovely. But I always think of Ellen when arachnophobia modes come up, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta fight to make games good so that Ellen can play them. Okay, let me pay attention to the run. Okay. Oh, here we go. This is the equivalent of that room from the first one, where we've got to kill more enemies than the other person. It was the goth guy in the last one. Who is it now? We'll see in a moment. Who we are racing to beat more enemies than.
That ought to do it.
Oh hey, look who it is. Let me just grab this.
It's been too long, sister.
Look at Artemis's new art.
Not ideal circumstances, but you've finally begun. Know that the family has your back, surprised as they are about this.
No shortage lately of surprises on Olympus or below. It's good to see you, Artemis.
Oh.
But I must be off. Time's against us and all that.
Time's an old fool, too busy besieging the mountain of the gods to sense the threat headed his way. Go get him.
All of the gods have had good glow-ups. Those in your cast may take critical damage from your attacks. And info gets marked. After you dash, charge move deals more damage for 2 seconds.
My blessing is yours.
We'll try this. 75 gold, it's not really worth going into there.
This one again.
Oh, run! More attention this time. If we can get that shield down, we'll be sorted. That's where we start doing real damage and getting stun in. There we go. There we go.
Foul spirit.
Kronos is up to something, but not even Athena knows what. His assaults on Olympus always fail, even if they've kept us occupied. What's his next move?
Okay, Shagtastic says, what's the basic plot of this one? Last time it was Zagreus trying to leave and go to Olympus, but it looks like we're going down this time. So, I don't know a huge amount, because I only really know what was in the technical test, and, like, 2 runs deep into this. The gist is, we're playing as Zagreus' younger sister. Hades, Persephone, and Zagreus have been captured, possibly enthralled, by Kronos, who is a titan, the Titan of Time. And we are going to try and slay Kronos, who is the Titan of Time itself, to go rescue our family. I think that is the gist of what's happening. Okay, sprint is faster and does days. Casts expand in size until they expire. Ooh, I'll try that. Let me have a look. Oh, that just gets bigger and bigger, huh? Ooh. Well, that's a fun one. Okay.
Hold still.
My health is not great right now. I'm playing too carelessly. I'm excited to see new things, and therefore I'm rushing the basics, whereas I should just take my time with them. Off stream, I beat the boss of the first era on my 3rd attempt. You know, I can do it. I just need to not get overexcited and play too aggressively.
Always need phones, just not precisely now.
Okay, so we could get more cash, or we could get... okay, let's get water stuff off the side and...
For what you did to me.
Two behind the tree.
Olympus calls.
Okay, give me a boost to my my special.
Was the second born of Hades and his queen, I said. Wait, who? So then they had a girl. The Titan must have struck your father's house right after you were born.
Okay, specials hit foes with a splash. Prime third. Okay, so priming is a thing to talk about. So flood control, after you enter a location, prime 30 magic to reduce any damage you would take. So priming is basically like, hey, a certain portion of your magic bar is just not going to be usable for magic anymore because you've primed it. But what you get instead of that as like usable magic bar space is some kind of ongoing effect. Here, -3 damage to every hit, which sounds fucking great.
The ocean's fury.
So you now see I have like a purple 30 in my magic bar, which is how much of my magic bar is used up by that. But I now have like a little just generic defense on every hit that hits me, which early game is going to be fucking golden. Oh, we'll see Daddy Poseidon again soon, don't worry. Okay, that was a rough hit, but at least I had a bit of defense on each hit I took. Yeah, it's going to be particularly effective for stuff like that string of small attacks back to back to back. Kronos is Hades' father. Okay, interesting. That is not a thing about Greek mythology I knew. You know, we'll see. We'll see how much of things stick the way they are and how many don't, but... yeah, right now I know very little, and I'm deliberately not looking further into the actual mythology to not spoil myself on things I don't know. Okay, Cronus is the father of a lot of gods. Okay, interesting. Again, I'm deliberately not looking too much into mythology so that I can sort of be surprised by a few things that I don't already know. Yeah, it's you're kind of reserving mana in Path of Exile. It's that kind of mechanic. There's also health. You can get suggested to be like, hey, you can give up access to a certain amount of your health pool for a certain upgrade.
At night.
Okay. Casts drag foes in and inflict weak. If you still have at least 60% of your health, go back up to full health when leaving a room. Fuck, that's nice.
This
okay.
Must be enough.
I need a little more health before that activates. Ooh, I have enough to buy something from here, but I want to see more of the hammer upgrades.
A Daedalus hammer.
Come on, Daedalus hammer, give me something good. Giga Moonburst is really nice. Your attack strikes 50% faster, but you can't use... I never use my held regular attack charge anyway. Honestly, that's great. And now I can just... oh, I can just do this eternally now. Yep. Okay, boss of the first floor. This is the final boss that was in the technical test. This is as far as the technical test went. Okay.
Welcome to the edge of Erebus. Well done, Illinois.
Jacktastic, I have no idea if the Minotaur and his bro return. I've not seen any further than this fight here. Granted, I beat this fight 5 times and looped around it and unlocked stuff in the hub, but...
and in turn, you shall not pass this point without a demonstration of your capability.
Let's take it slow. Don't rush. There's no rush.
My capability.
No idea about Cerberus. Haven't seen Cerberus yet.
Even though my task has already begun.
I believe that is the Baldur's Gate 3 narrator voice acting Hector as well. I believe that is the case. I'm not certain.
Your training shall never be complete.
Okay.
And I would know if you stand
Zagreus!
a chance at all.
First of all, cool name in this particular chat. Second of all, yes, I did get married on a train. It was on the news and everything. Okay. Okay, let's go. Can I beat her first try on stream? Oh, that's pretty fucking good first phase damage. Oh yeah, Shacktastic! I got married like 2.5, coming up on 3 years ago. I got married on a train with my wife. It was lovely. It made the news. If you search train wedding, you'll see me in Google Images, like fairly near the top. It's me getting married on a train. It's adorable. Zacharias says, "Holy shit, I just came by to make a Hades joke, but I realized I know who you are and I think you're cool as fuck." This happens sometimes. Of all the things people know me for on like in the world, it's the train wedding that comes up most. I got recognized in a Morrison's once by like an 80-year-old lady who was very excited that I was that train lesbian I saw on the news. I was like, hell yeah, hi. Right. Yeah, we have a sparring match against Hecate. Yeah, good start. Okay. Oh. Forgot what I was doing pre-pause and almost ran into that beautiful-looking summoning circle. Okay, we defeated all the summons. Okay, there's probably a way of getting rid of these ones, but I just avoid the attacks until the two fake Hecates despawn, and then get in for melee damage. Come on. Okay, back away. Do the casts. Okay, there's no use trying to avoid this one. You're gonna turn me into a sheep. I'm just gonna dodge until curse wears off as best I can, try and avoid damage until I can clear the aggro spawns. This is way more damage than I should have taken at this phase. I'm just going to have to play real cautious. It's going to be mainly ranged casts to try and get the win here. Stay just outside that range. If we stay far enough out, we're only going to be doing chip damage, but we can at least... we've got enough time to react when the casts come in. Keep the distance. Not quite far enough out for this phase. Okay.
How about this?
Find a safe spot. I'm on 13 health. This is not good. Not bad for a first on-stream attempt at this fight. I really wanted something to boost up the damage of my special, this magic cast I'm throwing. This is really my safest way of dealing damage in this fight, and I really need it to be slightly more damage dealing than it is right now. It's such tiny chip. Honestly, I might just have to try and melee damage it and acknowledge that I have... there we go. That's on me. Didn't have enough damage output on the casts for the casts. Like, I shouldn't have wasted time trying to play it safe at a distance. But yes, anyway, hooray.
How long has it been?
There we go.
3,
Indeed, you get sheeped.
2,
You get sheeped.
1.
It is the dead of night
yes, sorry,
within a haunted, barely moonlit thicket at the underworld's edge.
We'll get it next
A
time.
young forsaken princess.
I was
of
stupid
prey.
that attempt.
Ready or not, hence I go.
Here's little baby Melanoe.
The keen-eyed princess finds a set of tracks, suggesting that her foe trod through this dusty ground not very long before.
Shush, Homer. How shall I ever catch her if you're going to describe my every move?
Homer!
No idea to whom you refer, to whom the Princess of the Dead refers, as she continues on her fateful search.
Quit teasing me and help me look.
Oh, Darren Corp's music is fucking
find her,
amazing. Okay, we gotta find where's she hiding? There she is.
Got you, Hecate. You're dead.
Got me, you did, Millennium. But I dare say I can escape your clutches yet.
Hey, our Odyssey. How you doing? Okay, where's she hiding now? She's over here. Haha.
Can't hide from me. Over there. There you are. Got you again.
I've done this a few times. I know where she's hiding.
Give up already, witch, for I'm a titaness. You
A titaness.
vanquish me.
I can and shall.
Oh, hey, who's this?
I got you. Hecate?
Oh, our Odyssey's here in a Greek mythology stream, indeed.
It's merely that I've not heard your laughter before.
Oh.
Reminded me of your mother. A much preferable sound to that of grief.
I promise not to cry again. I still get sad sometimes, but not as much.
Do not make promises you cannot keep. When tears well up, let them
Oh,
spill forth.
I'm guessing like Zagreus
so
and Hades
precious that they
and
need to be
Persephone got
contained.
kidnapped when Melanoe was like real young. I've only just put this together. I assumed it was a fairly recent thing, but I guess she's been being trained up since childhood to go rescue her family.
But you never cry, Hecate.
Interesting.
I wish to become strong like you.
Indeed, our Odyssey is the creator of the Overjoyed accessibility controller app that if you watch the first episode of Control Alt Access, you will have seen a news story about them. They do cool stuff.
And I shall do
Yeah.
everything
Oh
in my
yeah,
power
okay, yeah.
to
I
repay
really just hadn't
so
clicked
that
that
you may succeed where
from
I
this
failed.
young Melanoe had been
If not
preparing
for your
to
family's
go
sake,
hunt
then for your
Kronos.
birthright.
What do you mean you failed? You tried to beat Kronos yourself? He hurt you?
Concern yourself with your own pain, not mine. Destroying Kronos shall not change the past, and the pain shall linger.
Okay.
Truly?
Right. Let's give it one more go. Let's do this. What I want to do is I want to be able to unlock the second weapon choice because I really like the next weapon that's going to be available to me.
Me with the haunting, you with the... What are you trying to do again?
I
Find the
really
Titan
fucking
of
like
Time.
the next weapon we're going to
Punish him
use,
for
which
his
I think
crimes
we can
against
get
my
for
family.
this next run.
Restore the rightful ruler of the underworld. Hey, you're cut out for haunting, Dora.
Oh, thanks. Just like I'm sure you're cut out for all that other stuff.
Okay, we can do more stuff at the
yes,
cauldron.
mistress.
What can we do at the cauldron? Fated intervention. Oh, we can start getting the little quest scroll. Oh, this might stop me getting the next weapon. I used a silver. Do I need more than one silver to get that weapon? We'll see.
Nothing. They didn't listen.
Dora is kind of our new Dusa. How did that not work?
Must be an incantation that can help. I'm ready. By blood and darkness,
We'll
let
see.
my will be done.
Seems to maybe be a
Welcome to the
wraith.
crossroads.
Yeah. Okay, so this is our new store for swapping around various kinds of materials we might need. Oh, do I have to? I might have to beat that first boss once to
They're
unlock
not going to
that.
help you, you know. The fates, I mean. They don't take pity on whoever asks. If anything, you'll make things even worse.
Maybe you just don't give your sisters enough credit. If they once aided my brother, then there has to be a chance they'll aid us.
What, you mean their family? They couldn't care less.
I do really
Keeping
like
messing
the
with
visual
everybody's
look of
lives,
this.
making it
It's
look like an
a
accident.
real nice step up from the first visually.
You mustn't speak of them that way.
The good witch put you to the test.
Oh,
out there,
Nemesis
didn't she?
is maybe my
Right, an
favorite
intensive
design so far. I
teaching style,
fucking
always
love her.
thought. She expects a lot from you, but that's just what happens when you've such potential.
Then she must be disappointed with my results, although she...
Come, I know how dispiriting it is to chart one's course only to lose one's way.
Odysseus is nice as well
Rarely
in
gets
that
where we must go the fastest way we can.
roguish protagonist of like a he would be in he's got the same energy as like a main character from that Road to El Dorado movie. Like that's his
As long as we get there
energy. Okay. Can I afford the next weapon? Maybe. Ooh.
Silver pool.
Yes, the sister blades. Okay, I'm gonna need to beat I'm gonna need more metal or to beat
Limb and
that first
Oros,
boss a few times.
sister blades.
These are
Fellow
really
sisters
fucking
now.
cool.
Fitting
So,
armor. Like getting stung by
Commander?
bees.
so, short range little daggers, but I'll show you in a second the cool thing they do.
But not for long. Your magic power's gonna come right back by the time you get to the next place you're going. So use it. No point bottling it up.
Okay. The coolest thing you can do with these, if you hold down the regular attack button, time slows down, and you can target an enemy and like zip into melee attack range. So because you've got to be so close range to use the attacks, you zip in, do the attack, and zip out, or zip in, do your little combo, and out you go. I really like this weapon. It took me a while to realize like what it's just like it was built around.
She's deviated from her path. Great Titaness, the Eye of Night, I draw you down. Lend me your might.
Good evening to you, little star. Our cycles now are intertwined, as I no longer can afford merely to watch. Whichever threat we face, I vow to shine for you.
So first of all, we have a blue-haired moon goddess. I'm just going to put that out there for those of you who know the lore. But secondly, is there anything more lesbian that a person could say on your very first conversation with them than, "Good evening, our cycles are now intertwined"? Okay, so the way that these gifts of the moon work is, in order to use them, you have to use a certain amount of magic meter in one room. So currently, like, if I wanted to use this phase shift hex to make everything slow down for 5 seconds by 80%, I would need to use 150 points of magic. The problem is, as you'll see in a second, I only have 70 points of magic in my magic meter. I would either need to increase the size of my magic meter, or unlock an ability to regain magic meter midway through a room, generally to use this, but it will then do a cool thing like this.
You fought beautifully.
Let's get some more metal, some more silver. But yes, hexes are really cool. I'm too early in the game to have, like, enough regular access to magic to really make use of them. Yeah, now you're gonna see, why I fucking love this weapon. Okay, oh yeah, let's get that on the ice. I want to be able to chain them, which I can do in a little bit. Once I start being able to chain from one to the other, to the other, to the other, they improve considerably. Honestly, let's get more magic meter so that I can make use of that hex more. Look at this, like, ninja assassin build I've got going. It's fab.
Not now. Soul tonic.
Okay. Oh, fish, because I don't have the rod. Yeah, so you can just sort of wait until the target locks and then zoom in. Zoom around. Oh yeah, this is working slightly differently to how it did in the technical test. I'm having to adjust slightly to how the special is used. But I'm getting it. We run in slow down time. Ooh, you can slow down time even if you don't have magic meter left to actually execute the thing. So here, I don't have enough magic meter left to do the assassination, but I can still slow down time. And that's worth knowing. Okay. Ooh, choices. Demeter, I really like your rain ice down from the sky ability. I can get that. Break all the shields. Raw Spider says, the Sister Blades feel like the gloves in Hades 1, but rethought with an added Matrix bullet time feature. So it looks like the gloves, but safer? Kind of. You don't have the same degree of, like, dash attack that you did. So you can't sort of, like, dash in, do damage on the dash in, do damage on the dash out in quite the same way, but it's a similar get in close, do damage quickly, get out kind of move. And I like it a lot. Of these first two weapons, it's the one that I think long-term I might gravitate toward more.
To be taken by Kronos, along with my daughter and those nearest her. But the Witch of the Crossroads got you out of there, did she? How could she not send word?
Okay, your attacks deal more damage and inflict freeze. Ooh, being able to regain a magic if I stand around for at least a second. That's going to be really valuable. Because it's going to mean that I can just keep doing the assassination long term. Okay. Anyone with arachnophobia mode who is concerned they might have an issue if they see a spider, this door with two hands shaking on it, this door in front of us, contains a room with a spider character on the first area. Now, I'm going to enter that room and have a conversation with that spider character. I will let you know before we enter so that you don't have to see that room. I will let you know when we've left the room. If you would like to have a look and go, is this a room that is going to be okay for my arachnophobia? You will see it. So, we're going to go head into that room, but I'm giving a good heads up. So, here we are, we're in the room. Look away for a minute if you don't want to see more. So, as you can see, room full of cobwebs and cocoons. Those of you who are looking, when not in the character art, it is a spider on a big spider's web. Now, when we have a conversation, replaced with sort of cute, kind of anthropomorphized, but still clearly a spider art.
I can always make more perfectly good silk. Like Anna. Hi, Arachne. Sorry about all this. I think we'll soon be seeing more of one another now. My task has begun. Truly. Why then, I'll get out of your hair. You have to go. But first, you have to try on one of these. And don't worry about any wear and tear. I've plenty more in stock.
So, what this NPC does is creates armor that gives you temporary damage, shield value on your health bar. And as long as that, health... Yeah. That additional shield value, until you've lost it all, the armor will give you some kind of special benefit. So the one I'm going to pick is restore 5 magic every second, as long as I have that. I haven't used up that 40 defensive value.
Do you like it? Why, this is beautiful. Thank you.
And we are now okay. We are departing the spider room. We're out of the spider room. Thimba says, I can see that it's not much cartoonish enough to not be recognized as a spider. Yeah, it's not going to be a problem for everyone. It's going to be a problem for some people. It is what it is. Rocker says, I almost wish they were more of a characterized spider than a spider with a person's face. My understanding from the couple of conversations I had with them is that she didn't used to be a spider. She got turned into one, maybe as punishment by a god or something. But yes. There you go. That is the spider room. I will give you a heads up before we go in there again so that you can avoid it if that's the thing you want to do. Okay, this is gonna be the way to do it. I love this slow motion assassin round the room gimmick. It's such a cool early weapon idea.
Can't right now.
Okay, run away, wait for our health to come back slightly so we can continue assassinating. Okay. Okay, we only have 16 shield left. I need to try and make more use of these throwing things. Yeah, I can't... Why does this not work the way it did previously? Is that an upgrade that I got? That allowed me to go straight from one into the next without having to let go and recharge.
I can't. A centaur heart.
Okay, we have some health. Shagtastic, I got like 3 years of emails from her, and eventually that woman stopped sending me Moon Goddess emails. It was right around the time that I started trying my luck and telling me, like, oh, she was trying to sell me a Moon Goddess crystal. Oh, well, what a coincidence. You know, this morning I walked outside my front door, and there was one of that exact same Moon Goddess crystal just on my front step. The universe must just have fated it to me. And she did not like that I was getting a hold of her mystical trinkets without purchasing them from her, getting them wholesale from AliExpress. I think that's about where she stopped engaging, but
My silk.
okay, I no longer have the silk, but ooh, that was a rough amount of damage. Oh. Is it just me, or have I not been offered, like, any gods this run? It's been all upgrade materials and no gods. Oh, we've had one god ability. We've had the only god ability we've been offered all run is the one that slowly regains us magic.
Can't recover here.
When we stand still. No damaging, we've had no damaging god boons. We've had one god interaction offered this whole run. But, yeah, fuck it. I think this run's doomed, but that's fine. I needed at least something going.
No! Return to Shadow now.
Okay,
Found you at last.
do I still feel the power?
Princess of the underworld.
Oh.
I regret having to contact you at such a time. It's not my custom to intervene during moments of doom, only to observe.
Sorry, who are you? You did not come up in the technical test.
Moments of doom. You're Lord Moros, emissary of the Three Fates.
Oh.
So your sisters heard me after all.
Is this what's going to activate
They expected me to find you, for there's something
tapestry.
they intend for you to have. Wherever you're going, look for it when you arrive. I'm uncertain if we'll meet again. It's been an honor.
The fated list. Okay, yeah. Okay. How is this one compared to the first? More of the same, but it's familiar enough to feel like more of the same, but different enough for me to be excited that there's more.
So what's up? Dora, couldn't help but notice that my jar collection wasn't sorted properly. I would never store fungus with herbs.
Reach W,
Are you trying to
enjoy.
subtly drive me mad?
No. Although now that you put it that way, maybe in the future, yes. I was working on minor possessions and your mushroom bottle kind of slipped.
You put it incorrectly back. Just tell me of such things next time, would you?
Maybe I will. Maybe I won't.
Here we go, here we go.
Prophecy fulfilled.
Okay. Start doing our little quests.
I've had these in my head for long
Okay.
enough.
Oh, okay. So more stuff to do in between runs. Reagent sensing. A glittery line will point you towards pick-upable items so you don't miss, like, the fishing spot or the mining spot or the flower you can pick up. And I have ADHD, so I fucking need this.
If you so desire, aid me in finding that which I require.
You have it.
Oh, this is so useful.
So mote it be.
Flourishing soil. Let's get this next. We can start.
Great tree of life.
We can make a little
Please listen to
garden.
my thoughts.
You've done it.
Such sorcery.
Rule Spider, I really don't think that's that far of a reach to think that Hades and Hades 2 collection on Switch successor around the start of next year. That feels a very reasonable thing to hope for.
By light of moon, together, let us shape reality.
Okay, let me start trading to get
Broker, you've expanded your shop.
nectar, because then that means I can start befriending the gods and getting some of their
Fates
trinkets.
indulged you after all. That is their scroll beside your tent.
There is a
Followed you
mirror
out of
equivalent.
the
I don't know about a
shadows.
second side yet.
Perhaps it can provide some answers.
Would that it does. The fated list has tasked me with ensuring certain minor prophecies are fulfilled.
May it reward your efforts at least. But do not expect the fates to always favor you.
We'll have to take our chances.
Okay. What do I have to pay to get nectar? 30 of those. Do I have? Oh, I got 30 of those. Okay, who should I go get?
This is from the three fates.
Okay, are there any of these that I can get rewards for? Let's give you a nectar first. Oh, I've got 2 nectars. Ooh.
Mistress, if it isn't inappropriate, I have a little.
Let's start
gift,
getting some
seeing as your personal
trinkets.
supply ran out a while back.
Ah, the hounds shall lap this stuff right up, I think. I shall safeguard it for them as a treat. And why don't you hold on to
No, I believe
this
this is still in the
kind?
Greek pantheon.
Your silver wheel. I can have this?
Okay, and if we've got a second one, yeah, let's give it to you.
Wanted you to have this, Dora. To the best hunter in all the crossroads.
See, I knew you were gonna pull this gift custom thing on me sooner or later, so I have come prepared. Catch.
For me?
Ghost
Thank you,
onion.
Dora.
Okay, let's go see the other gods quickly. Oh, the one that is here, and then we can do some
Especially
farming.
foul mood of late.
I was going to ask you the same. She sought my task, but that's nothing new. Though she's been clashing with Headmistress more and more.
Ah, shame it's been this way. Personally, I'd rather have divine retribution with me than against. I reckon you can't just smooth things over with her, can you?
I have my doubts.
But yeah, now I can take little seeds that I
You'll
find
flourish here.
and plant them in a little garden. I don't have a shovel, so I'm not going to be able to get more seeds for a bit, but... Okay.
The Huntress.
Oh, it goes wider. It goes wider than it did in the technical test. Cool. 3% chance to deal critical damage. Yeah, this is our equivalent of the mirror. And you might sometimes have to upgrade, like, this meter over here to have enough room to equip more of these at once.
Ready for more.
Right, so let's have a look at these.
My keepsakes.
Silver wheel. After you use magic, restore it over 3 seconds. Ooh, up to a total of 1,000 this night. Oh, that's nice. And what does the Ghost Onion do? Whenever you exit a location, fully restore your health up to a total of 50 per night.
The onion.
Ooh. Early on, that's going to be really helpful.
The Arms of Night.
And we now have access to the Tablet of Peace. Compel certain lone shades to the crossroads and gain large sums of psyche for that. Okay, I'm not so worried about that. I want metal for now because I want to unlock the Moonstone axe, which is going to need 15. I do not have 15. We're going to see how much I have. No idea how I see how much I have.
Don't have enough for that.
Oh, I have 7 in my pocket, so I need 8 more. Yeah, fuck it. We barely tried with the daggers.
Once more, then.
We got a little healing now. Oh!
The King of the Gods has had his hands full recently. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Ah, young lady, so we meet at last. Emerged from all that gloom to help us settle an old score. If you possess your father's strength, then we have the advantage. Let us strike.
They really took Zeus and turned him from, like, gruff, heterosexual man's man into... Like, if I saw this man in a gay bar, I'd be like, yeah, I expect you were there on Stonewall, you know, helping throw bricks. Like, something about his energy has wildly changed, and I am very okay with that. He's an oiled up man, a little bit. And I mean, look at the Greek pantheon, he was willing to fuck basically anything that moved, so, like, it shouldn't be surprising, but they have turned his bisexual meter to 11 out of 10. Okay, Lord
Uncle's Titan killing strength. You'll regret this.
Okay.
Oh, the mighty ruler of
Oh, I forgot Hestia's new art.
Did he now? Well, that's not going to take you very far at all, so let me set you up with a little extra firepower here.
She's so good. Specials and Flit Scorch, that's what I was hoping for. Cool.
Flame of the Hearth.
Oh, thank you, little adventure line, telling me to go mine this and pick up this mushroom. Okay. So now we have fire casts. And if anything gets too close, electric assassin. Oh, okay. Did auto fire get turned off? Is that what's going on? Why did auto fire turn off? That's why this weapon isn't functioning the way I expected it to. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna be way better with this weapon now that it's doing what I expected it to, which I thought it was set on auto fire. Yeah, so now we just change straight from enemy to enemy, not even lifting my thumb off the stick. Just hold down the stick, Ninja Assassin, charge in, do auto-fired melee spam in between charges. That's what I wanted it to do. This is how it's supposed to work. You dash in to do melee fast strikes to dash to your next target to close the The distance. Oh, Rule Spider, don't worry. There's some good curvy characters in this new one. There is Hestia is now good curvy lady. There is a plus size wheelchair user who, he is hot as hell. Alright, water or yeah. Okay, we got money. Let's go shopping and find out what's in it.
That breathing.
Ooh. Yeah, let's get more Zeus spoons. Give me more power, Zeus.
My sister-in-law Hestia being off on her own, why we even stopped saving a seat in my palace. But she's here to stay this time, aren't you, Hess?
Could this be a duo boon?
Perish the thought that I would ever leave again.
My first duo boon.
A warm welcome, after all. Having removed my blasted seat only to put it back.
Oh shit, I think it's time.
Stuff here with all of that.
Come on. Your blitz effects also inflict scorch whenever they deal damage. My electricity also sets shit on fire.
No getting used to that.
Yeah, I'll take that. That sounds good.
I'm in your debt, Lord Charon. These provisions surely shall make all the difference in my task.
Okay. I guess buying a boon in a shop can get you a duo boon. Okay, for anyone who wasn't around before, reminder, this door here with the yellow shaking hands is going to contain a spider NPC behind it. I will let you know when we have left that room. If you don't want to see a spider NPC, close your eyes and I will let you know when we depart the room. You will hear a conversation with that NPC.
Silken finery, so soft, divine.
Oh, Arachne, the outfit you wove for me was so beautiful. I'm sorry to say I got into a bit of a scrape or two.
Oh, that's quite all right, silly. It wasn't made to last. What is? It was made to be in the moment with you. Now here, I've plenty more.
Okay. Magic restoration dress.
What do you think?
I'm comfortable in this.
You truly look lovely.
Okay, I have left the room. Rocker, my suspicion is that Karen's portrait is understated. I hadn't thought about it, but now that I think about it, that is the icon they were using for like some of the characters they hadn't done final portraits for yet in the technical test. It might be that they just haven't finished whatever the other art for Karen's going to be, or it could be that that is going to be permanently Karen's art. Tough to tell. We're gonna do such ridiculous damage. As we run in, zip zap zop. Okay, I have to be far enough away for these slowdown to take effect. There we go. Okay, we have a good amount of shield plus a good amount of health. Plus, let's get more fire. Let's really lean into the fire and electricity. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's how it is. So we got to stay out of actual fire range. Have to be deliberately away from everything to be able to charge it. Well, if I can find one more pile of silver, I can unlock that next weapon. Rapidly restore magic, but have 20% lower health. Scorch effects deal bonus damage to armor. Oh, that's great.
Fired up.
Okay, electricity causes scorch, and scorch damages armor. Okay, that adds up together. I need to get more health before the boss room, ideally, but... Okay, I need to get the gist of this weapon again. Come on, I need a way to heal. Have I used up... Okay, haven't used up all of the free healing that my trinket gives me yet. That's good. I'm gonna be sort of at the right range. That's how we do it. I don't have enough meat for this. I can do more. I need to remember that I can still just do dash regular attack, dash out.
Sister Selene.
Simba, Simba, as far as I'm aware, there is no room that has any actual spiders in it other than Arachne's room itself. There are lots of other rooms in which those silk cocoons are technically present. You can break them, and sometimes they'll have nothing in them, sometimes they'll have rewards, sometimes they'll have an enemy, but that enemy won't be a spider. You can ignore them and they won't just burst on their own. From everything I saw in the technical test and have seen in early access today, that is the case. The only room where you will see a spider is Arachne's room. Like, I can break this... There is one of them here. I assume this is what you're talking about. I broke that one. Nothing. Some over here have nothing. Occasionally you'll get one with an enemy.
I bid you shine for me again tonight.
Now that Artemis has revealed to Olympus what they need to know of you, she had pretext to return to your woods. But your reunion needed to be brief. Once our troubles have subsided, may we Silver Sisters meet together and rejoice. Please make your choice.
Hey. Big 200 damage hit. Yeah, there's a lot of ways they could do an arachnophobia mode in this that would be reasonable. We'll see if they take it seriously as a suggestion. Okay, no, we're just going for the boss. Okay, well...
I can do this.
I have 50 health and a boss to fight. Let's see if I can do it today.
I'll get him, Headmistress. I swear it. All that you've taught, I'll bring to bear. And no matter the obstacles that stand in the way, Kronos shall fall by my hand.
I would really like for this, but...
I require no convincing, Malinois, although perhaps you do. However much I've taught, what's important is you're a capable student.
I have to be more than that.
Divide and strike.
my quick attacks doing electricity plus fire is real good damage output. Okay. Okay. Still have most of my health. That's a good start. I really could have done with a way to recover some of my magic mid-round for this, so that I could keep doing my sneak charges, but... Okay. Don't get greedy. We're only at 20% health. Oh. Okay. We are really bad on health. We're just going to play the distance attack game. Because now that we have flamethrowers, we have much more actual damage output for distance combat. Like, chip damage with fire is much more of like an actual serious strategy. Okay, you're going to turn me into a sheep, and I can't really do anything about that, so we're not even going to try. Just going to do our best to dodge the casts from these, which is honestly the thing that's going to cause us more of a problem. Just throw flames at you as best I can. This also is... Okay, aim assist is this just a slightly lower range than the other cast? Okay. Focus on me play? I'm guessing they just got very few technical problems in the technical test. Like, I'm guessing it was the technical test reported very little that needed fixing, and what was there was very simple, and they were like, okay, fuck it. On sale. Ah, fuck. Dashed the wrong way.
Return and rest. And try again, Malinois.
So close. So close. So doable. Go on. We're gonna beat this first area at least once on stream tonight.
Strong.
I'm gonna be a good gamer, I promise. Okay, any progress on this?
There's something new here.
Ooh. Cool, so we can befriend someone else and get someone else's trinket to try.
I think I know how I can do the bidding of the fates.
Doomed beckoning. Okay, holy, forget me not, improve your memory, press Y on recipes. I have bad memory, give me the memory thing.
Carefully said.
A prophecy concerning doom. I have to find Lord Moros once again and...
Malinois, I held back against you out there. But even still, you could not surpass me. Do you know why?
I know I can grow stronger still, but it's my lack of knowledge that betrayed me in the end.
Correct. Strength, knowledge, patience. When faced with a seemingly indomitable adversary, all three are required.
I'll count on the
Okay,
former.
I'm gonna give a nice gift to
the fates
Nemesis.
actually worked. That big scroll over there, that's really from them.
Personally delivered by Lord Moros, no less. He seemed a little pressed for time, so we didn't get to talk much. Are the two of you close?
We're children of Nyx. None of us are close. But we crossed paths. When certain mortals get what they deserve, it involves us both.
I can only imagine.
Hello, would you like some of my nectar? Let me leave and come back. Do I need to leave further and come back? Let me give you the nectar. Not have one? Oh, apparently not. I thought I got given one a minute ago.
Dwelling relatives assisting you. I've half a mind to ask you to let them know I'm on your side.
What? But you're the great tactician, Odysseus. Even the gods were impressed with your machinations in your glory days.
Lady Athena and others favored me, it's true, but your Uncle Poseidon, well, I got on his bad side, I believe. Maybe he's let it go after all this time, but that's a risk I'm not prepared to take. So keep quiet about me, would you?
I hear you.
I have flowers now from doing my gardening. Which I can continue once I craft a shovel, but I'm not ready to craft a shovel yet. Okay, can't do that, can't. Your sprint is 20% faster? That is going to be pretty helpful.
Better prepared.
Okay,
What secrets lie within?
so close to being able to make the Moonstone axe. Silver Spade. Silver Spade's going to use 10. Look, as much as I want to be able to start collecting that stuff, I want the new weapon first. I'm excited for new weapons.
So it's an heirloom from my family.
That it is, and for as long as I can recollect. Look upon it knowing that the burden which you bear, you need not bear alone.
A symbol of the gift-giving custom of Olympus, then.
Let's keep the same trinket. It's Skelly with a beard. It's unclear if it's the same character or if it's a totally unrelated character.
I'll get you, Kronos.
Okay, let's look at some new
On
stuff.
your fateful voyage yet again, my niece, I have something for you. The newfangled boons we offer haven't always swept you off your feet, but we have older, sometimes stronger blessings too.
Okay, minor fines are worth more. Gain gold and health, and sometimes... okay. Start of each encounter, your attacks and specials are stronger for 10 seconds. This is one from the first game.
They'll drown.
There's a period of time in which you are very powerful at the start of fights, and I like that. Everyone gets a glow up. Here we go. I'm getting the rhythm of it now. Okay, what's my hammer, my Daedalus hammer rewards? I love using this dash when it gets going. Okay, attacks deal 200% damage striking first from behind. Your hits a wide area and deals 400% damage. Special on Y. Channel it much faster. Okay, explosive ambush.
Enchanted for the night.
Let's improve my assassination skills. Let's do all the more powerful assassinations, but they are going to use more magic, so I realistically need, like, some kind of way to restore magic mid-run. Supplement that. Ow, run. Oof.
Be again at peace.
Okay.
This is the Titan's fault.
It's plus 20, not just 20, so it's now 30 per use, not 10. Oh. Yeah, unless I can get some kind of boon to restore my magic mid-run, this is going to honestly be way worse for the way I want to play this game. Like, I want to be doing zip, 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 not fewer but more powerful zips. 20 I could just about justify. 30's too pricey for how I want to be using that ability.
When Artemis first told me your tale, I figured it was just one of her pranks. Taking on the Titan yourself, come on. But it did sound like something a vengeful child of Hades might attempt.
Okay, specials, damage, let's see. Let's try this. When this expires, big damage in that area for 2 seconds.
Counter right now.
Okay.
Let's go then.
Okay. Oh! Can I cast that close enough to you that it's actually going to work this time? 2 seconds of pretty big damage. What I want to do is avoid, run around. Cast that there.
It's no use.
Okay, do I have to? No, okay, I have to use the 15. Well, I don't get the bonus stuff. Okay, that's fair enough, honestly. This is bad. Okay. Okay, that was a bad
You
one.
poor thing. What?
Okay, what do we got? Specials deal more damage to nearby foes. Dash blasts foes away from where you start and inflicts weak. Healing heals 50% more. Specials.
That's a feeling there.
Okay, we're entering the spider room. If anyone doesn't want to see spiders, look away now. And I'll let you know when we're out of the room.
Finery, so soft. I spin. Hello again. Saw you get into a scuffle with the great big witch. Why are you fighting? I thought you were on the same side. Oh, I can hardly keep up with everything lately.
Headmistress and I aren't really fighting. Well, no, I suppose we are, except it isn't born of anger or misunderstanding. It's just her way of making certain I'm prepared.
Huh. Well, look, you show her for me the next chance you get, won't you, my friend? And no pressure, but I might be watching just in case.
Okay, 40% faster channeling, restore. Let's just get a little health every time we leave the
It
room.
matches your
Got to make way for more.
Hey!
Get more magic. Okay, I'm leaving the spider room.
A gift.
Providing covering fire.
The hunter's mark again.
These are mine.
Short work. Has my little brother lived up to his shining reputation so far? At least he did his part. As soon as I told him about you, sure enough, he was plenty eager to let all Olympus know.
Apollo was very kind, though easy for me to say. I'm not his twin. What'd you tell him anyway?
Only the truth. That I ran into the reclusive Witch of the Crossroads while scouting out our foe, and that she introduced me to a secret Titan killer she's been training up.
You just didn't tell him how long ago that was. So now they really think this long-lost relative of theirs is going to find Kronos and slay him?
Oh, they think you don't stand a chance. But they don't have a lot of options, so they'll support you anyway.
Okay. 3% chance of critical damage. Fire a seeking arrow every time you do damage. That's nice.
All right, I'm off.
Let's get more nectar so we can start getting trinkets from some of the specific gods. And controlling who we get starting boons from and stuff that we really want on our builds. Honestly, fire or ice as a like starting boon would be pretty useful. Yeah, the seeking arrows is going to be really good with this rapid, quick attacks style.
My reagent sensing incantation took effect.
Oh, there it is. We have enough to get the new weapon.
Aphrodite.
Okay.
In the name of Hades.
I mean, Thimba in the Twitch chat says, I was looking into depictions of Arachne, the character who's called Arachne in the game. She doesn't look to be represented as a spider in any of the images I found. My understanding is she initially isn't a spider and then gets turned into one later, and I don't think a lot of the art depicts her as the spider because at the spider point she's just a spider. Less interesting. But she wasn't always a spider, and then she gets turned into a spider, and that seems to be the case in this game as well, is she wasn't always a spider, she's a spider now.
Wow.
180, yeah, we can afford something from the shop. Ooh. An extra do we want an extra boon or 40 extra shield? Honestly, it's not a bad build what we've got right now. Probably.
I met one of your brothers, Lord Charon. It was Moros. He delivered to me a certain artifact, but then it was gone. It's been in my family's care before. So, what of Moros? Where could he have gone in all of this?
Okay, let's give,
Perhaps I can locate him again.
Let's give you a gift.
Would you indulge me for a moment, boatman? If we're to restore the old order around here, I was thinking why not start like this?
Yeah, let's remember to get your trinket.
Wait, are you certain there's no charge for this?
Okay. A mere 10 health would, 10 gold would do it. Can I have but 10 gold, please, game? So I'd have to make a choice. No? Okay.
Protected.
Take the extra health. Let's go for it.
There you are. A flash of silver, limb and auros. So, the sister blades have veiled themselves, do you? The other nocturnal arms shall follow their lead, I expect.
Nyx entrusted them to you to safeguard the realm as a last resort. But this cannot possibly be how they were meant to be used.
And why ever not? To safeguard the realm, you shall have to clear a wide variety of obstacles standing. Cross blades!
That was a good sturdy hit, honestly. Assassin! Okay, we're not going to be able to do too many of these assassin strikes, but we'll make use of them while we can.
Saluni tests your will.
Okay, so we run around, find the summons. Drop your shield and allow me to get into range for. Oh.
Bathe in flame.
A little damage there unnecessarily. Yeah, you've definitely got a shorter cast range than the spear thing. Gonna hit me with the sheep, that's fine. We just gonna dodge everything else. Now that I'm free, I no longer have shield, but that's fine. I honestly think this will be okay. Rule Spider, I can't fish because I haven't crafted the fishing rod yet. And even if I did craft the fishing rod, I would have to not bring the pickaxe with me in order to bring the fishing rod. And I'm currently using the pickaxe to get silver to craft my next weapon. So, I haven't crafted the fishing rod, but it is in the game. But even once I craft it, I have to decide whether I want to be able to fish on that run or collect minerals on that run. No worries. Happy to pass on what info I do currently understand about this game. Okay, I think I've got this. As long as I don't panic, I think I've got this. Hell yeah! Area 2, let's go!
You fought.
I look forward to it, Headmistress. What about you? Can you not join me?
No, I dare not stray too far from our abode. Continue now your task. I shall await your safe return.
I mean, you can only do one research task at a time, but I think that's because, like, they're like, look, what are you actually trying to build right now? Like, focus on the thing that is, like, that you are working towards. And I'm like, oh, I can see not wanting, like, resource overwhelm. Because here's the thing. If I take the fishing rod, I go into a run going, I'm specifically looking for fish. And I'm less likely to mentally not register a fishing spot if I've gone out of my way to take the equipment to fish. Not the same for everyone, but for me, that is probably honestly going to help.
Thank you, Headmistress.
Cool.
I passed the test.
We have our first one of these things. You find it easier on a new game than the first. I recently tried to do a fresh save on Hades, and was surprised how brutal it was without my mirror and weapon buff. I think there's a reasonable number of things in your first, like, 3 to 5 runs that will give you access to, like, getting you over that first hurdle. It's certainly still tricky, but also, like, there's tools like God Mode there to help get over the initial hurdle if you want them. It's balanced so that, like, completing the first floor for the first time is going to take you a few runs. I don't know how many runs we've done today. On stream, I've been playing for about 2 hours, and that's the first time we beat the first floor. But, you know, it's feeling alright to me.
The pathway's down.
Okay. We don't have the option to swap out our trinket. Here, that's interesting. In Hades 1, this would have been where you got your option to, like, swap out your trinket for a different trinket. We are so far
beginning descent.
Committed. We seem to be committed to this trinket. Oh! Sorry. Didn't know that was going to explode. Could you do it at the end of the first boss? I seem to remember it only being on the very last stage's entrance. No, every time you were between floors, you could swap out trinkets. You needed an upgrade to change the trinket mid-run in Hades 1. Okay, that might be it. There's an upgrade I don't yet have.
The underworld plunges deeper than the deepest sea. Yet there are such places where the edge of one and the other meet.
One dark abyss next to another.
What is this area?
Lurkers.
This is gorgeous. Oh, lots of exploding things in the wet zone. Is this floor just gonna be like combat? Is it just gonna be? Is this gonna be the vibe?
I've come this far.
Okay, no, there are other room types. I see. Okay. Oh, room hazards! I accidentally broke the pipe, and now there's steam in the room for a little bit. Okay. Little piranhas, I see you. I understand. Are you just eternally spawning until I defeat everything else, or is there a finite number of you?
No.
Well,
Return to Shadow now.
we made it to the second floor.
No.
Okay.
How's it going?
Well, we gave it a good try.
Laura, don't you pay any attention to what's been happening out there? The rise of the Titan of
We
Time.
got this. Let's
the
try a new
siege of
weapon. We'll have a
Olympus.
great time. There we go.
Nope, can't say any of that rings a bell. Olympus, that's where the family members you don't like live, right? And the Titan of Time, I get that he's bad, but he's never done anything to me personally as far...
This entire encampment exists to resist his efforts to overthrow the gods and rule the world?
Well then, maybe I should thank him because I happen to like this encampment.
Oh, shush.
Go away all the emails that are suddenly spamming my inbox all at once. There we go. We can ignore those. Okay, we did a thing for the Fates. What did we do?
Another prophecy fulfilled.
Defeated Hecate in battle. Okay.
from the shadows.
As we improve ourselves, so does our craft.
Okay, exchange plants and other goods for bones at the wretched broker. Woodsy life spring. Reveal a hidden glade in Erebus where you may restore some health amid the gloom. Ooh. Health restoration mid-run, yes.
So mote it be.
So mote it be.
Okay, can we... Oh, we can get the floral fragrance, the flower thing as well.
Your intent was true.
Headmistress, I found Artemis out there. I'd not expected her so soon, but then she's quick. Speaking of which, what of Hermes? Any word?
Alas, not yet. However, those two are resourceful and discreet. And Olympus remains none the wiser to our long-standing connection with them, if that is your concern.
My concern is their safety. May Hermes soon discover what exactly Kronos is scheming and return.
No, we cannot.
You passed her little test that time. Must have felt so good beating her ass to the ground. Don't get to spar with her, so I can only imagine.
We're not just sparring.
I know I could take her.
Okay, okay, do I have...
Odysseus out checking on reports.
Maybe I'll go get more seeds soon. Maybe I'll do some farming. But... can't afford anything new from here, I don't think. Okay, I can afford that. Oh, yeah, grasp. I've reached my grasp limit.
I lack the grasp for this.
If I want to equip this, I would need to upgrade that, but I don't have enough of that material. Pearls, which presumably from the new place we've been to. Okay, leave it like that for now. Okay, it's time. Weapon that wasn't in the technical test. Moonstone axe. Slow but devastating, or retaliate with specials.
Zorafet, the Moonstone axe. You can split anything apart.
What new? Oh, that's my favorite one.
I need for this last weapon, I need 2 more symbols. I need to beat that first boss a couple more times. Oh, that's a big ol' axe.
The incense and the smoking stuff from that altar of ashes over there, it's energized the shades about this place. And me as well.
I'm pleased to hear it, Commander. Even a brief visit to the altar on a given night helps make me feel more prepared.
Keep doing what you're doing over there.
The regular...
Straight to the bone.
Oh, the longer I charge it, the more... Oh, oh, that's fun.
Again, must go.
Okay.
You may continue.
Okay, so hold Y to defend.
Once more.
Can't do it.
Oh, I could do a dash attack build with this. In one heavy attack out. What are you, mystery thing?
Cease messing with that thing.
What are you?
I'm off.
Okay, let's try out this big
Blacksmith
axe.
sigil.
Oh, here we go. Finally, we're meeting the blacksmith.
Suit of armor? In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
This character,
Needed a weapon or something?
he is a Festus.
A right lousy one can spot that piss poor workmanship from here. Though, I could tune it up.
The person who was upset earlier about Hephaestus not being the fire god, yeah, here's Hephaestus. Hephaestus is great. Hephaestus is bestus. Specials occasionally create a blast that deals 400 damage in the area. Cast deal damage 3 times in succession, but in a smaller area. Take 10% less damage and restore magic every time you take damage. Ooh, yeah.
My silver all grew stronger, didn't it?
Oh, this is going to be silly fun. Oh, that spin attack is beautiful.
All right.
Are only 20 magic. That's wondrous. You can get it up and running. Okay, your holding X attack is +2 power each time it keeps hitting the same foe. Your special there's 35% of any armor based on the total. Hold attack to strike 30% faster, but you cannot use your spin. Not being able to use the spin, but being 35% faster on big heavy hit. Let's give it a go.
Feels even sturdier.
Oh, I think that's worth it. Right, there's some good chubby characters in this. Some good hot chubby characters. Wait. Yeah, my dash isn't slowed. So I can sort of... Oh, this thing just eats through armor, huh? Chews through it. Ooh, I did not think this weapon would be my kinda thing, but it's very quickly growing on me. Ooh. The original Hades really lacked anything quite this heavy build. Quite this fucking swing a great big fucking warhammer. Okay, not the worst I could have done. Now, oh, this stun's so good. Half the sword was close, but yeah, I'm loving the meaty swings on that thing, right?
Bright Apollo gathered us and announced that his twin sister, whilst out hunting for our enemies, stumbled upon a long-lost relative with the Witch of the Crossroads. Why, I was overjoyed and furious at once.
Okay. Freeze on regular attacks, cast deal damage in the area, inflict freeze. Ooh.
I accept this gift.
Big ice summon circle. Yeah. Because this is pretty quick to cast. Worst case, we can just fucking press it. We have something where we can get in close, do damage, and a status effect, and get out if we don't have time to do the big...
Come.
Do the big swing. Oh, and this'll inflict ice, which gives me a second to do the hits. Oh, this is a really good combo.
Predictable.
Ice plus, yeah, there we go. So we just Okay, so we need to make sure we actually have it ready to charge, hit them in the big area. Ooh.
Ashes.
Before... I'll take the ashes.
My incantation must have led me to this place. Something there.
A cat! You were not in the technical test!
Are you lost, little one? Ran off.
Oh, friend! Friend! Okay, we are entering the spider room, so I'm giving heads up. I will let you know when we've left the spider room.
Come sit and rest. Oh!
In we go.
The intricately woven spider silk ensconced.
I'll skim that.
You've been so busy, Arachne. Not just all these dresses, but all Erebus is teeming with silken cocoons. You're certain it's all right for me to break them?
Of course, you big silly. What, do you suppose they're teeming with my countless brood? By the time you see a cocoon, anything in there is either for you or was out to get you. Now here.
Get a bit of money every time I leave a room. Ooh, channel faster. Let's try that.
Farewell, my friend.
I need to mess around with this retaliate. Oh. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. I don't understand how to use that retaliate yet. I should off-stream work that out.
Some nectar. Which way?
Okay, electricity. If I could get electricity on my main attack, that would be nice. Oh, I really like this weapon. Ooh. The kitty was pettable, Raw Spider. The kitty was pettable.
Lord Uncle.
Fates themselves knew Kronos would be overthrown by his own kin. We've done it before, and we're going to do it again.
Okay, specials do blitz, your sprint does lightning. If you take damage, deal retaliatory would be nice. Okay, we've got 134 to spend.
It's Charon.
Ah, not enough to buy that Demeter boon. I was hoping it'd be one of those random ones.
I met Apollo, Grandmother, Uncle Poseidon. I've known Artemis and Hermes for so long.
Okay. Not cash in this room, is that? Okay.
More ashes.
Maybe shouldn't have gone for this, but you never know. Worth a roll.
Prompt as ever.
Okay, let's try and kill her with a new weapon.
You surpassed me before, yet I wonder, was it your mastery over our craft? Or did the fates themselves perhaps provide a little nudge?
Raw Spider says the soundtrack really slaps, or just really slaps already. How's this game not already ready for release yet? Well, I mean, it's on sale now and you can play it. But not in one... Here's the thing, this is what they did with the first Hades. They released it in a perfectly playable, like, very good game state. and used early access to go, cool, that can fund us continuing to add more and more and more and more and more and more and more shit while we work on the console ports. And I'm like, hell yeah.
Come, headmistress. If I could be provoked that easily, I'd stand no chance at all.
Good fortune seldom comes to those in no position to receive it.
Okay. Okay. With just raw damage on this axe, what can we do? Oh, that axe does fucking good damage, even raw. Okay, I'm not gonna have to hit her many times. I'm just gonna have to hit her and avoid taking damage in the process. Oh. Yeah, those, don't try and get more than one swing in that window. That's me getting greedy. The big heavy weapon. Oh, I keep forgetting I have this to do ice damage to slow you down. That's what I've been forgetting to do. Okay. This was way too late into the battle to remember I have that ability, but... Okay, I'm not gonna win with this weapon on the first go, but it's a good lesson in what can I get away with.
I take no joy in this, I hope you know.
Okay. That's alright. For a first run with a new weapon, I think I picked it up pretty well.
Headmistress, Dora must be hiding for a bit. The fates would have me do their bidding.
What do I do here now?
Each night, another possibility.
Briny Life Spring. Cleansing of fountain waters. Okay.
Don't have enough just yet.
Do that.
Katoski on our ski.
We got time for maybe one more run
You
tonight.
are required at your post, Nemesis. Or shall you take to openly defying me just as your sister does?
You have no right to invoke my mother. None of this would be happening had you fulfilled your role as handmaiden and warned her an attack was imminent.
Best watch your mouth or I shall seal it shut. You may continue dwelling on a past you were not witness to, or you may do what is expected of Nyx's daughters.
Okay.
Back in one piece. We've multiple reports the armies of Kronos are massing on the surface up there.
My route through the underworld is fraught in its own right, but yes, it's comforting to know that army of traitors remains ignorant of me.
There's not a downward route that's more discreet. Those thorny chaps in the woods, they've no love for Kronos either, at least.
I'll get past them.
Okay, do I have enough to craft a shovel to start doing shovel stuff? Oh!
She's here, now watch and learn.
Have a gift, Skelly friend!
Commander, though it falls to us to keep the old traditions alive, may you partake of this nectar unburdened by the weight of its significance.
I'm most appreciative of both the offering and of the sentiment, and I summarily shall do my part. Behold, the luckiest of my possessions is in your possession now.
You
A
honor me, Commander.
luckier tooth? My opinion on Nemesis?
I understand you ventured to the bottom of the sea. I too have been there in those depths, young one. But once, a while back, and briefly, I might add.
Of course. You were a famous mariner in your mortal days.
Not. It was way more glorious than that.
Okay, what do we got?
A new
New
keepsake.
things.
Behold that
Gold
very
purse,
stone
gain 100 gold. After you fall to 0, automatically restore 51 once this night. Ooh,
The tooth.
Let's try this. Young Connie, thank you very much for the 42 months of sub. Take some Bezo money. Also, I won't be here. I want to be as blind as possible. That's totally fair. Thank you very much for the Bezos bucks. Blah, blah, blah. Sneak into Bezos' home. Slide me Bezos bucks. Thank you. Okay. So. I need 3 more silver to build the spade, fabric and bronze. Make the fishing rod. Okay. You know what? Let's just try that new trinket and just go for it. Let's just jump in. Hey, frame into focus.
I call upon the moon and draw you down.
We have heard nothing from fleet-footed Hermes since he told us of our enemy's advance. Thus we strike, yet hold to faith that some night hence he shall return to us with news about what else the Titan Kronos has in store. Look forth.
Seeking projectile that inflicts more slow. We'll take the one that slows everything down. Not that I'm gonna really use it, but.
Within mist-shrouded lab.
Okay. The Unconnie says, is this similar to Hades 1 early access? Only 1 to 2 zones, but they feel more or less finished. I don't know, because hey, early access only came out today and I've not read any reviews, I just jumped into it. I know that Zone 1 is complete and feels pretty complete. Zone 2 exists and it feels pretty polished. I've not seen the end of it. I've not seen if we can go to Zone 3 yet. Right now, I know that Zones 1 and 2 are in place and they feel pretty damn polished. A bad start for me. How's this thing compared to the original Hades? It's everything I expected it to be, in that it is more Hades. It feels very familiar, but there is just enough changed to feel like it justifies being a new thing rather than like additional content for the first. I'm really digging it. Swing this fucking battle axe. Maybe should have stuck with the first, the previous trinket I had. I think it's a better fit for learning to use a battle axe, where I'm going to take some hits.
I found something.
We'll roll with it. How does this thing work? Okay. Which, oh, big area swing. Okay. And, some sort of defensive thing, this? Oh, this works like a shield? But only in certain phases of time. It's not constantly doing a shield effect. Okay. Shield, 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 shield. Okay, I'm gonna take hits on this run, that's fine, that's to be expected. I'm trying to work out this defense thing. Okay, so this is it. You stay in close doing big damage and you rely on this to protect yourself? Ah! You're big and slow and heavy, don't try and dodge out. Well time your shields. I think that's what it wants out of me.
You're a witch or something, I'm to understand. Then what do you need me for? Lay up that fancy magic of yours ain't all it's cracked up to be. My work, witchy, is reliable.
Your attacks occasionally create a blast that deals 200 damage. Occasionally a 400 second damage. Let's try this.
My silver.
Does the enemy that damages me take damage in return if I defend with this?
Damn it.
I just block eternally. Okay, it blocks a lot of the damage, not all of it. So yeah, it's not a constant full block.
Not so good at letting go,
It is an
After
intermittent
eons
block.
of prosperity, all that we've built together threatens to come crashing down, all because of a little bad blood.
Okay. Oh, add even more power to my attack. This run isn't going to go well, I know that. I wanted to work out how that extra ability works. You know what we might do? We might go back to the spear, because I'm confident I can win a run with the spear on stream. This axe I'm going to need to spend more time with, probably, but... Okay, I can hit... I don't have to be that close. The shockwave is pretty large. I can hit things from a pretty decent distance. And do pretty good damage. Okay, we are entering the spider room. Heads up, if you don't want to see the spider room, look away now. I will let you know when we leave.
Lord Charon.
Fly, sit and rest. Ah, it's you. You don't truly think I weave all those cocoons you see out there myself, do you? I weave faster than anyone, though even I'm not that quick.
That does make sense. So instead you command a massive hidden army of spiderlings, standing at the ready to do your bidding.
Oh no, most of them hang upside down rather than stand. Oh, come now, I'm not the only spider in the woods.
Restore health, restore health.
How does that feel?
I think I like it.
Now you enjoy, alright?
Okay, I have left the spider room. Oh, that is such a fucking strong attack when you can land it. Work out how to... Okay. Yeah, block that. Okay, learning is happening. Education is occurring.
What's she doing
Oh!
here?
One word of this
Nemesis?
and your meat. Got it? Now go on while I take care of things.
This is my task, not yours.
We have two different people to do the kill more than they do challenges with.
Superior to me.
The Uncanny, have a lovely rest of your day.
You know, maybe I am. So how about this? Got some gold on you, right? Those wretches ought to swarm in any moment. Whoever takes more of them gets the other's coin.
Must it always be a wager with you?
Better odds of winning if you shut up and fight. That's what you get.
Oh. Okay, yeah, it's 100 gold on the line. So it's a rush mash with Nemesis, and we also have one with Artemis, is the other one?
Watch it. Damn it.
Next.
Damn. I believe I lost. Surprised you didn't bail out with that return trick of yours.
You don't know anything about me. What are you thinking being this far from your post? In violation of Headmistress Hecate's direct orders.
I'm thinking you don't have what it takes to take the Titan down. I do.
Ah. Okay.
Don't mess this up.
Did she just...
132. Oh, so close to being able to afford a good boon.
She knocked me out.
Oh, fuck off. I won 100 coins off of her, but she went into the shop. She locked the shop, so I can't use that 100 coins straight away.
A palm of power.
Oh, that's just arsehole behavior.
These still grow in the underworld.
Okay, well, very little build to speak of here, but the Canary Zero, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Thank you very much for sneaking into Bezos' home and going, the wrath of the Greek gods is going to get you, and, you know, he didn't want to take any chances, so he goes around looking for Greek gods. He grabbed a couple of pennies from him and slid them over the table, so thank you.
Compose yourself.
Oh, can I do this with this weapon?
That's
Let's
a
try.
sight. You bearing down on me with that gigantic Moonstone axe. Wasn't certain you'd prefer that one.
Zorafet is weightier than the other arms, but having an axe such as this in woods such as these has been convenient overall.
Oh, yeah, you've got an axe in the woods. That makes sense. Look at that.
Well, much as I hate to inconvenience you, I must. Although that monstrous thing suggests this oughtn't take too... The all-consuming flame.
Okay. Okay, I have 11 shield benefits. Cool.
Face all of me. Total eclipse.
Okay.
Return to me, sister.
Decent start. Don't overthink it. Take your time, stay calm, don't rush. Rushed in too fast, learned a lesson from that. Too much health there, I was playing too risky. Poking out, Laura. Don't get greedy. One hit moves. Good time to test. Can I actually dispel those early? No, maybe not.
Twilight curse. Look now upon the moon.
Okay, I'm on 39 health. Only 2 routes remain. Okay. Okay. Gonna think it. Review is real. I'm gonna take a chance on that one. One hit at a time. Be real now. Couple of small hits, don't get greedy. Hell yes! Fuck yeah! Didn't even need to go back to the spear. There we go, I'm getting the rhythm of this now.
And neither shall your enemies. Return to Shadow now.
She trained relentlessly for this.
Okay. Okay, one more flame thing from beating her, and I think we can unlock the next weapon.
A word, if you please.
Oh, hello.
Pray, who might you be, my girl? And what compelled you to wander in and out of Erebus?
Oh, your voice gave me literal shivers. I don't know if this is final character art or not. I don't know whether I prefer the thought that there is, at some point there'll be a update to this art, or whether this is just... Yep.
I'm not your girl, old man. My name and business are not your concern.
Is it the narrator?
So it seems. You appear to be quite pressed for time.
I don't think it is. If it's the narrator, that would apparently make it Homer. But that does not sound like the narrator voice to me. Maybe I'm wrong?
Couldn't have been.
Maybe? I'm deeply, deeply curious. Curious. Couldn't be Kronos this early. I wouldn't think. We'll see.
They never learn.
I love the way the animation that plays when these creatures jump out the water. The little splash climb out the water effect is beautiful. Okay, we're doing okay. We're doing all right.
Here goes. Serpents.
The animation fluidity and the shading on some of the enemies in this area is really unique. Okay.
Return to Shadow now.
Could we do one more run tonight? Could we do one more? Maybe.
What a night.
You're right. Could be Chaos having taken on a new form.
Hey.
Very possible.
Hey, you're up. You were out a while.
I fought past Erebus down into Oceanus. It was so strange being underneath the sea.
There might be a clue in the in a glossary, but I'm content to let the game reveal it at its own pace.
That's the thing with all the water in it, right?
And to have time to
I've
just
heard it's nice
speculate.
sometimes. Also kills a bunch of people, death by drowning, so...
It's a big place.
Okay.
So, the fates expected this.
Prepared for more?
Kindred keepsakes. Oh, I want this. I need lime. How do I get lime? Can I trade for lime here? Death caps for nectar.
Fair
Get
trade.
another nectar.
Take care then.
Okay.
You have gone far, Malinois, and you bested me. Gave me quite a scrape at that.
Thank you, Headmistress. Although I know that I could not have bested you had you held nothing back.
You know? Why do you self-impose such limits on your capability?
Yes, Headmistress.
Up and about. Back on your feet again there, Princess?
It's fortunate we have you vigilantly keeping watch here, Nemesis. Oh, come on, drop the act. What happened? When did you return?
Don't know what you're talking about. And it's not your business anyway.
Not quite as easy as you imagined, is it? To think that the embodiment of retribution could be so arrogant.
Shut up.
I don't think I've given you a gift yet.
Hey, Odysseus. Got you something here I wanted you to have.
Goddess, your presence alone is all I could ask. Though if...
Hey, what are you giving me?
Your
Knuckle
trusty
bones.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's try and do one more. Let's try and squeeze one more run.
Ashes of the past. So that's it.
Okay, the hex charges up automatically as though you used 2 magic every 1 second. Oh, let's get some magic restoration going. That'll do.
The cards know. My collection grows.
Next Guardian loses 5 mighty foes with big life bars. Loses 5% health, you take 15% less damage from Guardians. What the fuck are Guardians? Okay, cool. Cool, Guardians are a thing, apparently. Okay, I need to beat this one more time to get that last weapon. Let's craft
the
Silver Spade.
You're mine.
It shall serve you well.
I still have enough steel for the new weapon. No, I have 0. Okay, I'm gonna do at least one more run. Pickaxe. Okay, we've not won a run with the spear tonight yet.
With me, my friend.
Let's do at least one spear
I trust
run.
that the enchanted tooth I proffered you has proved invaluable.
I'd surely not have gone as far without your keepsake, Commander.
Oh no, it is truly a unique artifact procured in my travails. An artifact with which you'll cling to life as might a sailor on a sinking ship.
Yeah.
It's very vivid.
Right. Let's go for it. Let's do a run with the spear, because I know the spear. I like the spear. The spear was the first one I had a successful run with in the technical test.
Hey,
oh!
I'm back.
Hi.
How's things? You good? I'm good, mostly. And good to see your task is underway, but change of plan, though it's a lot to ask. Up for a visit to Olympus sometime soon?
Is this what that upstairs staircase they haven't been letting me use is about?
Lord Hermes, just a moment. What do you mean, Olympus? My task is to stop Kronos in the underworld. I can hardly breathe the surface air, much less get...
Come on, Em. You have your ways. Cramps is up to something bad, more than his usual attacks, so just give it some thought. Wouldn't ask if it was nothing, right? Okay, gotta run, and so do you. I'll be in touch by Boone.
Is this implying what I think it's implying? Which is that there are 2 directions to go with 2 final bosses and 2 separate paths? One going down to beat Kronos and one going up to kick Zeus's ass because he's up to some shit. Could that be what's happening? Because there is a staircase I can't go up that has been suspiciously not mentioned, and climbing up to Olympus would be a hell of a thing. Okay, we gotta finish this run and go see if we can use that new staircase now.
I accept this message.
Money in greater quantities, sprint is faster, gives you a barrier that ignores instances of damage. Maybe you're struggling to dodge any damage, 10%. Okay, this is kind of the shield effect I used to like getting from Athena. The dash attack shield. This is the new equivalent. The sheer temptation to just cancel this run here and like not even try because I want to know what's... Zeus is his dad, not grandpa. Did you just call Zeus that? Maybe? Who is Hermes' granddad? Okay, oh sorry, he is the son of the Titan Kronos. The grandchild of Kronos. Okay. But yeah, why was he was saying you should come visit us up on Olympus sometime. I can't go up there. Oh, you have your ways. Even if it's not to go up and fight there, it really feels like what the fuck's gonna be up that staircase now? Okay. No, maybe I got my hopes up overly eager, but there's a mysterious staircase and I still want... What if going up the staircase also has levels as well as going down the staircase? That's all I'm asking. Or Atlas on his mother's side. Ooh, okay, yeah. Oh, this is more my speed. Oh, I love this weapon. Kronos was Zeus before Zeus was Zeus. Okay. Oh, Hermes is... Oh, all of the gods have had a fucking glow up. But... yes, Hermes has had a glow up.
I draw you down, O Moon. Lend me your light.
We need you where you are. Your battles through the underworld are consequential to the war that rages here. But leave the surface to the gods and me. Do not become distracted by the sealed crossroads gateway leading up.
Okay. That's the second character this run who was acknowledged the staircase up. Hermes said, hey, try and come up to Olympus. And Selene is now like, don't even worry about that interesting staircase upward that you've noticed. Just focus on fighting your way down. Is there areas in the upward staircase? Are there two... I don't know who I would be fighting at the top of Olympus, I guess. But... do I get my hopes up? Okay. Your hex turns you into an impervious living nightmare with her own abilities for 5 seconds.
Dark side.
What is this?
Please accept this gift.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Dark Super Saiyan. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna need to spend a bunch of magic cast in order to gain access to that. So I need to be using my cast spells regularly and then wait for them to recharge.
Should be the last of them.
Give it time for them to recharge. Okay, so I'm going to need a fairly lengthy encounter to be able to use that, but boss encounters, it should definitely be available. Okay, so this is going to encourage me to use my cool casts. I have auto recharge over time now, which is going to help make that a lot more spammable. Okay, Dash Strike hits a larger area and destroys 60% of any armor. Oh!
Imbued with greater strength.
Okay, let's get a Poseidon Boom. We don't really have the money for a shop right now. Oh, this fucker. I do not like this fucker. But, oh, yes, we've got the Pierce the Shield. Oh, you are so much easier to deal with now that I can spam through your shields. Oh. Oh, and I'm invincible during that 5 seconds.
Much contact with your father. So when Hades ceased communicating with Olympus, we figured he was back to his old ways. Turns out that old sneak Kronos got him. There was nothing we could do.
Okay, regular attacks. Splash. Go on.
Surging on.
Okay, we're entering the spider room for anyone who's arachnophobic and doesn't want to see the spider room. Look away now, I will tell you when we've left.
Soon to my finest custom. Don't, my friend. Just, you don't need to look at me like that. You don't need to look at me at all. Look at the fineries I've made. Silk in every shape and color, see?
It is Arachne. But to think I could have wronged you with an inadvertent glance just now. It's...
Oh, there's no need for that. You see, my form included certain benefits. I get to live a long, long time to enjoy it. Besides, just...
Okay, oh, restore my magic even faster. Silver.
Into the purse.
Okay, we have left the spider room. I love how once you get a few upgrades deep in the upgrade tree, you really can just turn a lot of these melee weapons into full-on magic builds.
Done.
Okay. Let's get one nectar.
No.
such a long reach with this water on the end.
Who shall I give this to?
I mean, having access to, like, armor as well as healing definitely helps feel like health is a little more plentiful early on here. Okay, more health. More health, more health.
Splinter and fall. Molly.
Okay. What upgrades? Might as well.
This one, please.
It's fortunate the underworld boatman's still plying his trade even during a downturn such as this. I trust his prices have gotten better at least.
Okay. Let's expand until they expire. That's really nice.
I heard from Hermes at last, my lord. He didn't get into the details of what he discovered, though perhaps you know more.
Oh. Oh. Is this what's going on? I have too many thoughts. Too many thoughts about what could be going on.
It's not my wish to pry.
Okay, let's do this.
Malinois.
I heard from...
Oh.
Your task remains, as does the adversary whom you face. We shall discuss the matter with Hermes elsewhere.
Sorry, I skipped the first line of that. Oops.
First. Cross flames awaken!
Oh, transform! Way too careless of me.
Let's try this.
Okay, you're gonna get me.
The tables turn.
It's a way harder attack for me to dodge in sheep form. I need to play more defensive now. Oh, way more defensive.
Good.
when I only have 2 health and I literally cannot let myself get hit, I can be pretty good at this game.
And for that, you're owed a gift.
Man, once I stop...
May you learn well through it, Malinois.
Once I stop trying to be too good at video games and be like, yeah, I'm great, I can do this, when I actually, like, recognize the threat in front of me, I can be good at games.
The Book of Shadows. Outlasted her. My keepsake expired. He's back.
Ah, there you are.
Hi.
You have returned. Or lost your way, perhaps, in those interminable passageways beyond.
Yes, it's the ADHD doing well under pressure. I get, like, overexcited and dopamine-seeky and make mistakes, and then suddenly, like, the pressure's on and the cortisol starts surging, and I'm like, oh, go get good.
I know where I'm going. Whom do I address? And what are you doing here yourself in such a place?
My name and business are not your concern. Is that not what you said? Ah, the impertinence of the youth of this age.
Wait.
What the fuck are you? I'm curious.
I merely borrow this.
Okay.
Ugh, that's cold.
Second area seems like a real difficulty step up right now. Oh. Or at least I just haven't learned the new patterns. Ooh, can I have, like, multiple
Pinheads.
god powers for her at once? Or do I have to pick one to, like, replace what the Hex does?
Remember me?
Multiple Hex powers, that would be cool. Okay.
Stars.
Okay, we're doing better this time. This is the best. Oh! What is this? Your Hex turns you into an imperfect and living nightmare with her own abilities for 5 seconds. Okay. While your Hex is not ready, you have a 1% chance to dodge. During your Hex, you deal 10% more damage to Guardians. This is an upgrade tree for my Hex ability. Hex lasts for an extra second. During your Hex, your attack is 20% faster. What is the top end here? During your Hex, your attack gains the bonuses of your attack boon. What's the big one over here? 30% damage. You know what? Is this like a permanent upgrade? Or like, I have like points to spend. How many points?
The path across the sky.
Oh, that's really cool.
That's
That's really cool.
Open up.
Oh, if I'm willing to fight more enemies, I can get extra options of runes. Oh, I like that. Are the points the number of times you've used the Hex? Oh, maybe. Maybe. Okay, I can just unseal all of these if I don't mind doing the fighting, I guess.
Keep going.
I want to talk to Hermes more. I don't even necessarily want the boon, I just want Or I want to know more from Hermes about me going up the upstairs.
Vaporized.
Survive long enough. Oh, let's try this again. Okay.
A boon.
Okay.
Hear me on my authority.
Okay, didn't get more dialogue. Gotta wait until the next run through, I guess. Cast uses less. Oh, only 5 per cast. Specials are faster. Oh, I can just fucking spam these now. Okay. But that's kind of a negative because it means I'll have to cast that even more times in order to get my magic big buff. I probably didn't want to make that cheaper. Oh well.
Farther than before.
Something's good's got to happen. Finding Poseidon in the wet floor, I would imagine. Okay, well this is a new boss I haven't seen before. I died, but it's progress. Okay, so we're gonna finish up the stream, but not before we go look at that new weapon and see if we can go up the stairs now.
Well, look at you.
Oh, did not mean to look at this. I was trying to talk to the
I want
ghost.
a vengeance even now.
Hey, talk.
Well, thought I finally had the place to myself the next I know you're back.
Rough night, Dora. Will this truly come to pass?
Okay, what have I done? Meet the Huntress and the Messenger.
Looks like I did it.
Got 5 gifts. Increase my grasp.
Ah, you're here. What troubles you, Malinois? Your brow is furrowed, not with fierceness, but with doubt.
Headmistress, it's just... I'm struggling to muster the rage I should feel. I'm tasked with slaying a titan I do not even know, to avenge a family I cannot remember.
Your feelings never lie to you. 'Tis their origins that may deceive. You feel no rage? Then you are in control. Tell me, do you question the need to complete our task?
No, Headmistress.
Just so.
Nemesis must have a head start.
Up and about. I heard reports you were proceeding well through Oceanus, but evidently they were not up to date.
A sea serpent, if you must know. A particularly substantial one caught me.
I did, but not alone. Even with my shipmate.
Not entirely.
I can give Sleepy
You have
Hypnos
pleasant dreams for as long as
some
you
nectar.
slumber. And if and when you finally wake, know that this nectar shall be waiting for you. Wait, welcome to the what? What say the ashes?
Oh, my hex automatically fills over time. That is nice.
The Arcana. Not now.
Okay. Umbral Flames. Launch damaging ranged attacks as you move or specials that orbit around you.
Now. Ignium, the umbral flames. Incinerate my foes and light my path.
Oh. Okay, so if I hold a long enough combo, start doing extra damage.
I have returned.
Oh! That's a fun special. Okay.
Sealed as always.
Because this sure seems like it's gonna have something pretty fucking major behind it. I'm so goddamn curious what the fuck is up there. Unless, oh, I want to check
Another artifact of night
thought in a second. Wait, more weapons. Blast foes with explosive attacks and retrieve the shells with lunging specials. Okay. Let me leave. Oh, I have seeds to plant, and I didn't plant them.
Grow strong.
Okay. I want to read some wording. High priority tasks. All new region to explore. We're building a completely new area to explore filled with more characters, foes, and other surprises. Is that what's up the stairs? Right now, the game is go down the stairs to fight Kronos. At some point later in the year, they're going to add up the stairs, which will have a whole new set of things. Maybe I'm reading that wrong, but it maybe sounds like that's what's going on. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for watching this Hades 2 stream. I have been really enjoying this. The area is called the Crossroads, multiple directions. Makes sense. It does, doesn't it? I am going to finish the stream for tonight, but I will be back on Wednesday. I'm really torn. I want to finish streaming through another Crab's Treasure, the Crab Dark Souls, but I also kind of want to play this on stream, and it'll be one of the two. It'll either be CrabSouls or Hades 2 for a little bit. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I will be back on Wednesday and Friday streaming some more. Have a good rest of your day, everyone.